Go.
Welcome to the Loud Lounge with yours truly, Selecta Fray. And today, I can honestly say this has been an interview I've been waiting for ever since we started the show. Today beside me, I have the iconic Mighty Crown. And who I have in the building today? I have Master T.
One Master T.
Simon, Sammy T, as well as Ninja. So welcome to Bermuda, guys. Welcome to the Loud Lounge.
So, konnichiwa.
So we're not going to do much long talking. Let's get straight into it. So I have the iconic Clash sound system, dub showcase sound system, juggling sound system, Mighty Crown here. So let's start off like this. Where the name Mighty Crown came from?
We had a idea of Crown already. Say, yo, how we gonna name our son? And we had the name Crown already, right? And we used to listen to one of them Spanish town sound from Jamaica named Turbo Crown. So Crown kind of came from that, 'cause we loved, the sound of them. So yo, Crown sounds good, but we didn't want something else on it, right? So I was looking at one of the albums. I think it was a Junior Reid album, and it says, "Special thanks to Almighty Father, Ray. And the word mighty just struck to me head. I'm just say, yo, I think Mighty Crown sounds good, And the whole team was like, yo, I hit that. That is it. Okay. So we get the name,
So, let's talk about the beginnings of Mighty Crown. How long have you guys been playing music? Did it start from like a little friend got a turntable and then you learn from there? Like, how long have you guys been playing music, and then when was the transition to say, you know what, let's take this serious and become professional DJs at it?
Probably started off playing like 14 years old or around that time, 14 or 15. I think it's the first turntable I ever purchased myself was, I think it was 15, 16. I started listening to some hip hop first, like Public Enemy, NWA and stuff like that. And I started listening to this sound system cassette. And that's how I kind of really get into it. And this is different, man. Like the whole patois and everything was different compared to English,
Okay.
So that kind of...
Been a while though, like we started playing Mighty Crown from 1991. So
Okay.
it's been like over three decades already, like 32 years. Started as a local song, born and grow in a city called Yokohama, Japan. Yeah,
so we coming up, traveling to New York and going to Biltmore Ballrooms and all these places, and then as everybody know, Mighty Crown went World Clash 99, right? So everybody start to know the name as a Sound Clash song.
Yes.
And then from there, all the dates start coming in worldwide.
Yeah.
And then that's how when Ninja start coming, you know what I mean? Like, cause our dates were expanding and was like, yo, you know what? There's so much juggling dates, and we were kind of, I'm gonna be honest, we were kind of weak in the juggling side when we started off. Cause all we did was sound clashing,
like straight,
just killing sound. You know what I mean?
Kill sound all over. So
we can talk about that because believe it or not, it's Mighty Crown, David Rodigan, Tony Mataron, and Bass Odyssey are the only few songs, and we can now say Code Red, add to that have hit both sectors.
Juggling and clashing.
Yeah, juggling and clashing.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because a lot of songs, like me, I have a song called Awesome Song. And it was always two syndicates. Do I want to be like Trooper or do I want to be like Repo? And I chose the Repo side.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
The juggling side.
Yeah, the juggling side. Because
Right.
you hear Lollipop Your Mama thing, I got offended if I said, you know what, I'm not really built for that yet. You know what I mean? But you guys have mastered it. Where your dates can go from 50 dates a year, it's going to 100 because you can do both.
Yeah, because in our era of clashing, there are people worldwide who not necessarily want to see a clash, just want to see you perform.
Yes.
So you might go to Europe or go to England or go to Ireland and they just want to see you perform.
Yes.
So you can't play dubplate all night. You have to find a way how to fit in juggling with a dubplate so you can perform for the people. Because you don't want to go there and just playing dubplate all night and then a clash, they're going to look at you like you're not playing well. So you have to kind of merge juggling.
You have to balance that. Yeah.
Right.
and the clash, you know?
But then what I can say from an aspect of a fan, the thing that has brought my attention that, you know, I'm going to say it on camera, I'm a fan of you guys.
Right.
You guys have an entertaining sector that a lot of songs, they may have the tune, but they can't entertain you. You know, from the speeches, the skits, the craziness. You know, we could talk about UK Cup Clash, some of the crazy things you've done. You know what I mean? Like the entertainment factor. So when I can say from a personal perspective as a fan of you guys, I want to go to a Mighty Crown dance because I'm not just going to hear big tune. I'm going to be entertained.
Okay.
We somehow
Combine.
find a way and call ourselves the stage show smashers, you know?
Okay.
Because when we play, we're not only playing music, we perform the music. So when a person can stay behind the sound and play, we like stage. We like to
The energy.
interact with the people, you know,
Yeah.
feel what the people feel,
Yeah.
and they can feel our energy, and that's how our performance is. So
Okay.
so most of the stage shows, of all the shows they see us on stage. We don't really stay behind sound system thing. That's not. We move from that now. We're
Okay.
out in front of the crowd.
Okay. Now, you stated earlier, Ninja came into the sound to bring that juggling aspect.
Right.
Ninja, I'm gonna ask you, how was that when you got the official call
Now the thing is
from
that
these guys to say we would like you to be in a Mighty Crown ring? How, like, what was that moment like for you?
How it happened was, you know, I was playing another sound before. That was also in our camp. I mean, I was juggling us on the sound before, and Mighty Crown became part of our camp. So I used to, travel with them now and then and see, because the sound is big. I was like, them big, big sound, this, because
Yeah.
I was just juggling in the regular clubs and thing.
Yeah.
So after going with them a couple of times and see the thing, we have to learn that we have to structure it where, okay, they can clash, they got big songs, but they have to fit in the juggling too. So it wasn't a hard fit, it wasn't a hard fitting, it was just easy transition. Okay, all right, you go with Mighty Crown, you're gonna transition to juggling, no problem. It was a test for me though, 'cause, you have to, it's a Japanese sound.
Yeah.
So when you go into the clubs or the stage show, they see the one Jamaican like, yo, who's you? Where you come for though?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, come for though. It just
Yeah,
makes you work
you're the
harder,
black,
you know?
you're the black Japanese.
Yeah, who's you? But after a while, it just works out that way.
And I can honestly say what you're true, because when Mighty Crown first came, they played in playoffs. So the awe was like, yeah, these guys are Japanese. The guys like, whatever. Then when you saw them on the stage, it was like, oh, but these guys are really Japanese. Like, this ain't no, you know what I mean, no joke. And then I knew you got stigma at times because these guys are Japanese and you're Jamaican.
Yeah.
So it was like, oh, the black Japanese. And how did you take
I don't-
that part? Because, let's put it out there. The sound system culture is built of haters and a lot of bud
Yeah, it didn't bother me, man. It didn't. People say, you're the black Japanese, the blackanese. It didn't bother me. All I was doing is playing music. That's all I came to do. I came here to play music, whatever you want to call me, whatever you want to call me. At the end of the night, I entertain you at the end of the night.
Yes.
It don't really matter to me,
Now, we're going to start off the world when you won the World Clash. That was the moment that I can say I saw you and a lot of people saw Mighty Crown. What was that moment like for you guys when you guys got the trophy and say, hey, you guys are the World Clash champ? Like, what was that for you?
Yeah, that was like a dream come true in a way. 'Cause our goal was to compete against the best. you know, the top leagues, you know, like Jaro, BS Odyssey, and Mataran, you know that top league Fire Links and all of them, yeah, like, so it was like, I guess we kind of like shocked the world. Like, because nobody expected a Japanese song to win. Like, nobody, period.
Yeah.
So that kind of like changed, you know, we flipped the whole script. We changed the game, like, right, so.
Yeah. Yes, and by you saying you changed the game, you also gave those that, what we can say, Ninja, don't mind this.
Mm-hmm.
The sound system culture in Clash Arena was a Jamaican boys club
Right.
outside of Rodigan.
Yeah.
When you guys,
That's true.
when you guys won, you gave,
I mean, you
let's
get
put it
other,
out there,
other non-Jamaican sounds.
right, you
Right.
gave the other
Yeah.
parts of the Caribbean.
We
You
kind of
gave-
opened the door, right?
You opened the door. So
Yeah.
you gave those that were non-Jamaican to
Right.
say, you know what, they do it, I could do it too.
Right,
You know
right,
what I mean?
right.
So you
That's
opened
true.
up a lot of sources, but I can say you gave us, if they can do it, I can do it too.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And there's been times, we're going to laugh at this, me and a certain gentleman, he may be in his studio, we'll just say Black Star, we've had our clashes, and I've been Mighty Crown, and it's been somebody else. You know what I mean? So you gave inspiration to another, the next generation of selectors
Give
to
them
say
a
that,
chance.
oh, I'm not Jamaican, I don't know if I could do this, but you opened up the doorway. So speaking on that, you've been in a lot of clashes. What was, let's say, the first clash that opened your minds up to say, you know, I made it. Like, I'm on this pedestal that I once said I wanted.
Yeah,
It's-
Wow.
That's,
many clashes.
yeah, like,
But like, I would say when we won the Jamaica World Clash,
Yeah.
that's the year, like, I think it was the year when we won the Jamaica World Clash.
Yeah.
That's the year, like, I think it was the year 2007 or 8, right?
Yes.
That was it.
That was like the time where, cause winning trophy in Jamaica, like, them not gonna free you up.
Yeah.
Because how me look.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But so many years we've been, you know, showing love and the passion that we've been showing the reggae and the dancehall music, and people in Jamaica couldn't avoid us anymore. Like, it was the time where, like, yo, we gotta accept these dudes, man.
Yeah.
Yo, them come for do the thing. They must spread the reggae and dancehall to the world. You know what I mean? Bringing so much non-Jamaican people to the island. You know what I mean? And all these factors. Yeah.
nah, for real though, cause like we won World Clash New York.
Yeah.
We won UK Cup Clash, UK World Clash in Antigua.
You go to Canada
And we
too.
we didn't win Canada, but you know.
Yo, we've been so much. You see, Jamaica clash is so good because we were saying that we clashed Jamaica so many times and never won. And the crowd said, yo, no go on good, but they don't know.
Don't know Jamaica, you know, like that's what they say.
They always keep saying that. And
Yeah,
say,
man.
Yo, you can perform the best. Them tell us, say, you go on good, but you don't know, say, Jamaica this. So every year we're going back, until one year then they say, no, man, freedom.
Yeah, cause we started clashing Jamaica. I think like it was 2001.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We get like the biggest forward, play like the biggest dub.
Yeah.
You know, get like the biggest foul night rounds. But when you come to tune for tune,
nah,
people's like, nah, man, I'm not give you the foul
Even
right.
if they know it, they-
No hands up for that song.
Right, they're like, you go on good enough, but yeah, they buy us first straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you gotta like, you know, just like, you know, like show them like the passion and like everything, you know, like
It's crazy.
yeah, you gotta win the people.
We
It
won
took like 7 years.
Yeah, we won back to back. Win that year, then win the year.
Right.
after. So,
They free you up, you know, from 07 to 08.
Okay. Now, speaking on your clash aspect, who would you say was one of your biggest rivals? And when you finally beat him in a clash, you was like, yeah, got that off my... Who was like the
Yo.
bucket list selector?
Yeah, the
this
Well,
year?
the first one is definitely Chupa.
Jaro.
yes.
You know, Chupa, Depan, Jaro in our prime.
Yeah.
So
In
that's
our
how
90s.
that's how we bust.
90s,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
So because after that clash, you know, so Chupa left and started his own sound Chupa,
Son Trooper, yeah.
right? So that's definitely the first one. But I would say all through the years, the rivalry between BS Odyssey and Mighty Crown, the amount of people say, yo, I'm BS Odyssey, I'm Mighty Crown, BS Odyssey, Mighty Crown. We've been clashing all through the years. So
when Squingy was on the song, Squingy and
I
Mark.
talk about Squingy and Mark, the
golden team.
Yeah, the golden combo, man.
And then after a while we started a rival with Mataran.
Yeah, Mataran. Definitely Mataran.
Yeah. Mataran.
Right. Yeah. And clashing with Radigan was fun too.
Yeah, Radigan is,
you know, it's always entertaining.
Like a dub showcase.
Yeah. And then we had a little thing with Mighty Crown, Fire Links. It was, we have basically a time of rivalry with all the big selectors and the top selectors.
Now, getting into your juggling aspects, because we could see these guys were the warheads, Ninja. How was you like having the conversations to talk to them to bring them into the juggling aspect? Because a war mind is different from a juggling mind.
I mean, once you love music, you know, whether it's juggling or clashing, once you love music, it's the same thing. I mean, they're a clash selector, bad clash selector, but they realize that other places, other countries wants to see them, and it's not for clashing. So in order to spread your brand bigger and to make your presence felt bigger, you have to take on different countries just juggling. So it's naturally easy transition. The Dubplates still go to juggling. You just got to fit in and it just works easily.
Yeah, experience, man.
Yeah.
You know? It's not like we haven't really played in front of the crowd, so you know what I mean? It's not like we not know for juggle, but it's different thing, you know, when you dip on the Far East side, and because we've been juggling in the Far East side, but it's total different game when you come to this side of the world.
Right. Now I want to talk to you about that. Since you guys are touring DJs, let's say it like that, how do you do your homework? Because a song that may hit in Okinawa don't hit in London. And a song that's big in London ain't gonna hit in Bermuda. So how do you guys do your homework? What would you say would like be a process? Okay, if I'm playing in London for the first time, instead of the promoter bringing me the day of or the day before, could I get there 2 days to go to a local party to get the scene? Because the difference from people telling you and actually feeling to see how it works.
Very true.
Sometimes I rely on audio. Like there's audio everywhere. I mean, nowadays there's audio everywhere.
Yes, everybody's recording.
So you can listen to a dance in England, Jamaica. Right? We know Jamaica is always ahead of the music. Certain songs you play even here or in America, those are old songs for Jamaica. Jamaica is always on the brand new.
True, but then another side of that, when you go to Europe, it's certain songs in Europe.
It's really
certain artists you could play in Europe will get you forward, but you play them in Jamaica, they be like, "Who's Roger Robin? Who's this guy?" You be like,
another thing would probably be the links. Them, you know, we have like great people around you know, who you kind of support Mighty Crown. And let's say when we touch down London, and be like, "Yo, the youth are bad. And if you go vice that youth there, you know." And when we listen to the song, "Yo, you bad." You know what I mean? That's how, like, when we start first Vice Stylogy before him boss, you know.
Yeah.
That's how we get Stylogy Dubplate, and when we play Stylogy Dubplate in a London, people say, "Oh, bad, Mighty Crown up."
But I can also say that about you, because the first time you came to Bermuda, you played in Clayhouse.
Hold on. Let me stop you right here. Because Clayhouse days, right?
Yeah.
We're talking about Clayhouse
That was
days.
year 2000.
Let me tell you about the Bermuda story now. You see, when we come down in Bermuda first time, I think it was the first,
2000,
maybe the second time.
2000. Right after you won World
Right.
Clash.
So year 2000.
One of we link them and say, "Yo, that youth here go on, you know, rest in paradise, Elephant Child."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And fortunately, we only have the song on Dubplate. You know what I mean? And then those were the Dubplate days. So, you know, we get the Dubplate, and when we play that Dubplate there,
you got the humongous. I was there.
Oh, you was there.
You played that? I was like,
that was it.
I was like, oh yeah, showtime. You know?
No, sir.
Mighty Crown got
Get some Ross power.
Right.
And when you played it, you got the folk. I was like, no, but these guys have got show.
Yeah, that's what we do in like every country.
man.
Like even like Trinidad, You know, like we kind of like vice like the hottest soca dub, a soca tune, and like we bust it. Same for Jamaica, same for London, Europe. You know, we do our research. You know,
that even in World Clash, we were the only sound that play a soca dub plate in a World Clash. When we play,
we're like the first song for like play.
We can say that when we tell you why, because you dirt. In clashing, you gotta take the chance, and you guys are taking a lot of chances.
Right.
And I said what we said. We'll go back on what we said earlier. You guys have paved the way for other people, because other people will say, "Yeah, but I should cut this bungee garden, but I don't know if it will work." You gave the go ahead because it worked. You know, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna cut bungee. I saw Mighty Crown dude. I could pull it off. You know what I mean? You were the path makers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like the hip hop dubs and you know,
50 Cent,
50 Cent, all and Little John.
It's like when you see Mighty Crown on stage, you don't know what you're gonna get.
Right, we don't know what to expect.
Element of surprise.
Yeah, that's us. Element of surprise. That's Mighty Crown.
Say, we have played that and we played. Whether it get forward, I get, but at least we played. You know what I mean?
Now, you guys caught a lot of dubs. Who was the first artist you linked and got a dub from? And who's an artist that you would say, who would you say is your favorite artist? We'll do it like this. We'll go around.
Right,
because everybody has the
start out with me then.
Yes.
All right, the first dubplate ever vice, Mighty Crown ever vice, is Nicodemus.
Okay.
Nicodemus is the first dubplate me ever vice, right? And this local artist named Reverend Badu in Brooklyn. I think him named Ras Badu now, right? Yeah, so that's the first dubplate. And my favorite artist always, it's been like from day one, is Supercat. Supercat has been my inspiration from the cassette days, in flow and all these things. All right, Unix.
Yo, it's hard to pick, you know, because I got a lot of favorite Mighty Crown dubs. Yeah. Like even the Bourgeois and Shaba combo. Man. You know, that's that's like something like nobody had before. You know, like it's not like like you gotta have like two artists in one studio. Right now you could like just send music and this and that. You know, it sounds like it's like a combo, but that's like a real combination.
So authentic because they were there together.
Real, authentic. Yeah, man.
When you talk about dub, that's me.
One of the artists them that I get extra ratings, you know, because if we go to this artist and tell him, say, yo, we got clash tomorrow, you know, and we have clash over, so he will say, let's leave the information and go and come back, man. Bojo do that too. Bojo is a man, I remember we was going to England and we checked Bojo and me and wake him up. Yo, you know what? I want a dub, man, I go to England. So, yo, let's left the name and come back. And we came back. And we got the big dub we playing in London. Right? So Bojo is an artist where...
Well, it's very hard. Like, there's so much artists.
Yeah, it's like...
Another artist me have to mention. I have to mention this artist because every dance we play the man song, always get a forward. You know what I mean? It coming like part of, you know, big Mighty Crown selection is Sizzler.
Yeah.
Sizzler songs then.
Yeah, man.
And there's like a lot of dubplate where Mighty Crown vice with Sizzler and lyrics change, and after that I hear a lot of sound.
There's a lot of artists,
you know, playing
man.
the same lyrics, and I'm like, yo, we write our lyrics they still, but that's how it go. You know what I mean?
Get your royalties. Get your royalties.
Yeah, we have enough
Get your 15%. Get your 15%.
Enough artists where rate to man, even Taros really one of the artists them were rate Mighty Crown. Like just give us or dub them from certain artists or sound different. Like them put extra work in it. Taros I want, Romeo I want an artist where put extra work, you know what I mean? They tell me say Mighty Crown dub, say yeah man. And him just do it in a way where we will play it just sound bad.
There's so many artists, you know.
That was one of the like greatest things, like being in the studio, and then when we call up the artist, and artist is also excited and say, yo, so what kind of lyrics do you have for me this time? I mean, remember like Bounty Killer one time in our studio, and then first he was like, nah man, we not do that, you know. I mean, no, we ain't doing that. Like
he said we not change lyrics.
Yeah, we give him the lyrics and this and but we came to agreement and him do the lyrics, right? And him see the forward in I dance in I one I Jamaica work clash, and he was like, yo, Samity, that forward is big enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the next time when we go Vice Killer in our studio, he was like, yo, so what kind of lyrics you have?
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, man.
So we're gonna go off the little sound system and your DJing aspects of the interview. We'll come back to it later. Who is Mighty Crown outside of music?
Who's Mighty Crown?
Who is Mighty Crown outside of music?
Like,
Businessman.
yeah.
We use music into become into business. You know what I mean? Music, because you have to understand that after music, you know, you have to have something after music
To carry you.
Yeah. So
So speaking on your business, I wear a size 13. Mighty Crown or dunks be nice. And a t-shirt and a 2X. 2X, just that you know, 2X. The world knows 2X.
I just
Size
leave,
13.
yeah, leave a 10 grand.
Yeah.
You know, I work with
10 grand, JA, you got it. I'll send it to you. I'll go money gram in 10 minutes.
You see, like, you know, like Mighty Crown, we always like try to like think out of the box.
Yeah.
We're not just like a sound system, you know, like we're not like a regular Selecta.
Yeah.
You know, we do like something different to like uplift the brand, uplift this whole sound system culture, reggae dancehall thing. You know, even like, you know, you just mentioned the sneakers.
Yes.
You know, we did collab with like Nike like 5 times. You know, we got like 5 Nike sneakers.
I got the first pair that came out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got the first, but it kind of broke apart because it was, you know, over 30 years ago. You know, so, but, you know.
It's not that old.
Just want to let you guys know, Bermuda look at me, Mighty Crown, Saturday on the interview, they're going to blast me. I will forward them my address.
And even the clocks, you know? Yeah. So it's like, we try to like, you know, do something different, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But on another note, Ninja, sound check.
Yeah.
You know, I look forward to my Monday nights.
Okay.
Sit off, heard the sound chat, heard the jokes, the dialogue between you and not Ninja Chin, but Chin. Talking. So I see the podcasting and also the entertainment side and the podcast. As a fan of sound chat, and we will say this is the closing of a generation of Mighty Crown. Where do you stand in your business aspect with keeping the sound chat thing alive? Because believe it or not, you have a lot of listeners. It's not just me in the room, but there's a few of us that sit off, you know, have an elephant.
Yeah, I mean, we build a platform for basically from sound system. Because when I first started, it was me and Chin. And we started in a little basement. We started from the basement. Those times we burning CDs and bringing to CDs and, you know, talking about sound system alone.
Yeah.
And, you know, Chin of all person keeps saying, yo, you want to do radio? I said, nah, radio. It's like, yeah, man, we can do radio, man. I said, all right, whatever, we could try it. And we try it and start working. Then we start getting another platform. We start going to different days. And from then we start building and building and building. And we just keep doing it. And till it become what it is now. And we're still doing more work.
Okay.
We're trying to make it be something you turn the TV on and see.
Like Breakfast Club.
Yeah,
Let's say like a
trying to
Breakfast
make
Club,
it
the
be
pinnacle.
that big where it shows globally, and you know, so we're trying to build other cast members, other people. So if I'm not there and Chin is not there, it's still great.
Okay. Yeah. Just want to let you know 2X for
Oh,
We Love Sound Chat Radio shirt, t-shirts.
All right.
You need everything.
Yeah.
Send me a
I'm
care
gonna
package.
endorse the girl. I'm gonna
Send me a
endorse
care
the
package.
girl. Yeah, send me a care package. You know? So, what about you guys? So what are your views and things you want to do after this? Because you say you're a businessman. What are the endeavors you guys are looking at, you know, to push after this?
Strictly golf. You know what I mean? Because there's a nice golf course in Bermuda, so you know that's after
What's your handicap?
after I'm just playing with you because I don't really play golf. I only play like maybe twice in my lifetime. But
Look, you guys do mini golf. That's as close as we get.
but yeah, I mean, you know, we want to kind of more like endorse the young youths, them, you know, all the experiences that we, you know, have. We can probably feed off to the young youths there, man.
Mentor and give them the education
Yeah,
behind it.
more like the educational side maybe, you know, and the producing, and because as a selector, right, we know which songs are gonna bust in our dance.
Yeah.
So we must can have a good idea of producing in that sense.
So we could say like the Mighty Cron internship.
That would be nice. Yeah.
Yeah, like you know, like
Where you're grooming selectors.
yeah, like a mighty crown, you know, like
Academy,
school academy,
school
you know, that's what
academy.
we thinking still, you know.
That would be
yeah.
great, you know.
That'd be a great thing.
Yeah, because like Mighty Crown's gonna retire as a song, but Mighty Crown is gonna like keep on going, you know.
The business is
Yeah, it's gonna be still popping, you know, like Sammy said, producing, you know, we got other stuff going on, you know, so because like you got like the hip hop people doing it big, right? Like let's say DJ Khaled them, and you got Major Lazer them doing it big too.
Yes.
Like nobody from the sound system culture doing it on that level yet.
But Mighty Cron could do it.
Let's see, you know, that could be one of our goal, you know. Let's see because nobody knows the future yet, you know.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
true.
you can't change the past, but you could change the future. So
We touched on that. Let's go back to who are the icons that you looked at when you first started and said, everybody would say, oh, I don't want to emulate this guy, but you see styles that you like and you bind together with your style to create your own. Who were like some of these selectors that you looked at, or the sound systems back in the day, because we're talking about cassette days, that you liked and admired and said, you know what, I want to.
there's so many sounds, you know, like yeah.
So many, like
So many, 'cause you got a lot of good teachers, you know.
Bodyguard, Silverhawk,
Bodyguard, Silverhawk.
Kilimanjaro, even Stone Love,
Yeah.
Super Saint. Oh my gosh, the list just
No
goes
song,
on.
yeah. And even Bass Odyssey too, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And King Ad's Bass Odyssey, you know, like we're like a good student of
Okay.
this, you know, whole sound clash, sound system, culture.
And it's so great that as a student listening to some of these great songs, you end up on the same platform with them,
Yes.
which is good. Like, yeah, man. Like you get up on a stage and you see Rory, where you grew up and listen to playing music, and you on the same stage with Rory, like, yo, General said, like a dream come true for you. Like, yo, I listen to these guys on cassette.
Now, speaking on that, we all have the certain people that we could say was our bucket list, who we want to play alongside, who we want to do dances with. Who were the people that were on your bucket list? Like, say, you know what? I played with Mataran, that's off the list. I played with Trooper.
Stoner was my bucket list first. Stoner. I used to have a look at Walkman with my cassette in there, you know?
Yeah.
I listen Stoner and I listen Rory I talk, I say, yeah. Even try to talk like Rory one time, like, yeah.
As we
man.
enter.
Yeah, as we enter inside. It's
Well, everybody was imitating.
Yeah, everybody.
Like, it's
And
not like the whole world, you know.
Yeah, and I was like, yo,
Yeah.
John will start. Rory, bad selector. You know, to see you know dance and it's a great Rory. You're like, yeah, man, wicked.
Yeah.
Then chances are I heard Mataran play. Mataran was bad. The good days of Mataran. Mataran was bad, crazy. And you know, you end up to be on the same platform with the person. Like, yo, that's wicked.
Now, this is something I want to ask Mighty Cron. What would be some of the things, like we talked about, like a Mighty Cron Mentoring Institute? What would be some of the advice you would give to up-and-coming selectors?
First thing, learn the music, man. You have to learn the music, love the music. You can't play something you don't love. You have to learn and love the music. Because you can come in and just play where you want to play, where you think is music. And you go to a different part of the world and where you think is music is not really music. You have to learn the foundation, the roots of the music. You can't come and play the new thing, but you have to learn where the music coming from. Like the greats who create the reggae music, the greats.
Okay.
Because if you go to Europe and some of them places there, yeah, you might can play one and two of the hot songs them, but you have to know the foundation music. You have to know, because they know the foundation music. So you have to learn the music and love the music and love what you do.
Okay.
You have to do, that's the key. You have to love
Exactly.
what you do,
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah. You have to have the love for it, man. You gotta enjoy it, man. Know what I mean?
So what were you guys that turned you into the love with sound system culture? We'll go around the room with this. I'll start with you, Ninja Chin. What was that when it was like, yeah, I really love this. Like this is me. When was that?
I don't even know when was that time though. I just love the fact of going out, playing, entertaining people, see the crowd get bigger and bigger and bigger, and see the response from people, see the forward them way and get see it. That's just made me start love what we do. I don't think it was a special time though. It's just as time progress, you just get to love
I
more
guess
and more way.
same for me too. Each and every year, you know,
Yeah.
it keeps on growing. So that's how it goes, you know.
Yeah.
There's no like, I don't think there's like a one dance or something.
Okay.
You know? Yeah.
First time I went to New York, you know, as a kid coming from Japan, and you know, fell in love with the sound system culture and listening to cassette, right? And then one of these cassettes, like one of the dances from Biltmore Ballroom, and I still remember first time when I entered Biltmore Ballroom, I think it was like 92 or 93, when Stone Lover King Adisa played a Super Cat Rubber Dub. That was the moment I was like, yo, this is it, man. Yo, I wanna be on that stage. You know what I mean? And from there, you know, because I didn't even know how to speak Patois them time there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I didn't even know the word like DB or, you know, the cussing word. I thought it was like an ailing word. You know what I mean?
And believe it or not, that was the surprising factor hearing you guys, because you spoke it patois fluently and we could understand you. I find a lot of times guys that are non-Jamaican, they want to speak patois, but it's not understandable.
Yeah, there's a lot of Japanese
When
youth
you
who's
guys
still, you know what I
spoke it,
mean?
See, the language barrier is like it's the roughest thing for a non-Jamaican selector MC.
But I can hear from the audio and seeing you. You guys have mastered English.
I mean,
It took a while, you know. Yeah, it's not like we got it like right away. Like 99 word class, we were, I don't think we were like fluent, you know. So it took like years after years, and we learned the, you know, like technique, the pronunciation, like the intonation and everything, you know.
Sometimes going to Jamaica and mix with people and you fast.
Yeah.
They're Jamaica part, someone that you don't talk, you know.
As me being a mic with a mic on, I just stick to my Bermudian accent.
That's you, so
You know, like, because when God saw the thing set and da-da-da, it's like, that's not me. I gotta stick to, you know what I mean? I gotta stick to me.
Yeah.
Represent wrong.
But like,
yourself,
I
man.
felt like as a kid, right, I had to learn patois in order to be in the game. You know what I mean? That was like, and my goal was to be, you know, compete with these big songs. And, you know, one of the factors that you had to learn, because if people didn't understand what you say, God, you know, it doesn't make sense.
Because that's what I could commend about you guys. People understand you. And then you had like the Sentinel, Heavy Hammer. They were doing it, but it didn't sound authentic like how you guys were doing it. You know what I mean? It's like you heard the German in it, you heard the Italian in it, like this bon tequila and all that. There is like with you guys, it was understandable and clear. You understand? So
Yeah, I mean, I guess we're master. Right?
'Cause we've been in the game from '91, you know. So
You know, like,
in the game, you're mature guys in the game.
I mean, I learned patois in Brooklyn, straight up, like hanging around in the Jamaican community. You know, that's how me learn.
Okay. So Bermuda, this has been a great interview with the Mighty Crown Sound System. I wish you nothing but the best. And this is yours truly, Selecta Fray, with Mighty Crown, the Loud Lounge.
Yo, can I say one more thing? People, you know it's our final round, right? For Bermuda. And our last show is going to be in Japan. And if you guys could come to Japan, you guys should forward to Japan, because we're going to do the Far East Reggae Cruise, which is like the biggest ship ever. You know what I mean? And I want everybody to come visit Japan, like how we are come visit Bermuda. I mean,
Far East Reggae Cruise, July 15th to July 20th. That's gonna be huge. It's the first reggae cruise in Japan, you know. Not just Japan, it's the whole Asia. It's the first reggae cruise ever. That's our last show in Japan. So I want everybody to forward. It's gonna be crazy. You know, we got Rory, we got Massive B, we got DJ Puffy from Barbados, and we got like 10 other Selectas and hip hop DJs. Plus we got,
more
you
than
know,
10. Yeah.
yeah, we got
the first cruise from a sound system ever.
that's gonna be our last show.
performance.
Yeah.
The
in
last,
Japan.
last.
Last,
Yeah.
yeah.
Come celebrate today.
Yeah, man. Plus, you know, live acts from Jamaica. You know, Wayne Wonder, TOK, and we got Freddie McGregor, and more to be announced. I can't announce it now, but you know, we're gonna add
but
more.
Look, we always travel to come see you guys. We go to all the islands, all the countries.
From Playhouse
This
days,
is
man.
just the one last time you guys can come visit we in Japan.
Exactly.
That's one thing. But
It's gonna be a once in a lifetime experience.
Yeah, it's not like we're saying like, yo, you guys will come every year.
Yeah.
Come for the last one.
And speaking on that, we talked about you guys learning patois. How's your Japanese, Ninja?
Not that great.
Huh.
Still working.
Konnichiwa.
Moshi moshi.
Bermuda, that's it. The Loud Lounge with Mighty Crown.
Big up Bermuda, always.